Hi guys, today I'm going to do some basics lessons because I've been requested a few things and I've just planned a couple of things that I would like to share with you. Some of you might remember that I said I would never use a brush to use my foundation, to put my foundation on. I'm kind of a convert now and I will show you why. I know I haven't cleaned my brush yet, but I've hardly used it until yesterday, so I'll probably clean it today. So I'm going to use two pumps, just kind of like lay them across. And I was worried about them getting into bristles, but as you can see, it just lays on top. They don't kind of sink into the bristles. I try and put it all over my face, and then I buff it in kind of circular motions, and then not circular motions. Basically like painting your face. And with this brush, I don't find that it's streaky. I find it goes on really, really nicely. And kind of airbrushed. I used this to do my friend's makeup yesterday. I did 2 in a row, and then once I got home I thought, well, I'll just try it on myself. And I'm a complete convert now. I don't get it all over my hands. Foundation on my hands was definitely making my hands dry, and now I don't have that trouble. So I just buff it all in and make sure that there's no leftover clumpy parts, and I'm done. And I would hazard to guess that it didn't actually take me that much longer, if longer at all, than doing it with my hands. Plus, when I'm doing a video, it makes it look a lot more attractive. I don't have to squish my face around while I'm putting my makeup on. So, I'm going to make this kind of like a base tutorial, but if any of you are having trouble using a brush to put your foundation on, if you haven't got one of these kinds of brushes, like a Duo Fibre or whatever they're called, Duo Fibre or, yeah, Duo Fibre, this is the brush to use. I had a flat foundation brush and I never ever could make that work for me. Okay. Now, how I disguise my dark circles is I use Boing Concealer from Benefit and I pat it on. Now, I know that a lot of big makeup artists will say put the triangle under your eyes and then you kind of blend that out and etc, etc. The reason I use this is because my dark circles are particularly bad, and this I think is a really, really great product. Now, what I might do in the future is invest in a concealer brush and then brush it on in the V like people tell you to, but as is, this is how I do it. If I was using my liquid concealer, then I would probably use the V. If I was using like my Superstay 24 from Maybelline, that would be easier to use that with, but it's a little bit pale for this foundation, so I won't be using that. But this is a really, really good match for the NW20, I believe. So anyone's NW20 on MAC, Boing number 2 is a really, really great match for that foundation. I'd like to try the MAC concealers, but I haven't yet, so in the meantime I have this and it's a really, really good match, and I love Boing as a concealer. It is really an industrial strength concealer. So that's the base. I wouldn't put powder on until I had done some more of my makeup generally. I might have put cream cheeks on, or if I was doing a really, really glittery eye, something like that, I might wait. But yeah, that was my first kind of basics on how to use a brush really for your foundation. If you've got any questions, please let me know. If you'd like me to do any specific tutorials, then let me know and I will try and do them.